I need to size a steel I-beam for a 20-foot span in a house. It will carry a ceiling load and a partial roof load. The ceiling joist span is 12 feet each side of the beam of which they be hung off of. There is a strut every fourth ceiling joist that is connected to the rafters at a 45-degree angle on each side. The roof is a 5/12 pitch in central Minnesota snow load zone. Can you size the beam and corresponding posts and footings?
I can help. Let me read the question a bit closer. What city are you near? Snow load can vary?
Minneapolis.
I seem to be having some trouble with the chat feature. I'm going to switch over to the Q&A format and we can continue with the email process. Once I switch over, I will send you an email, so check your email. Thanks. What happens now? Your chat has ended, but you can still work with your expert to get an answer to your question if you have not yet received one. Come back to this page at any time to see additional information from your expert. You will also receive an email when your question is updated. If you want to send a message to your expert, use the box below. I am here. Are you able to see the email? Is the roof system resting on exterior walls that are 24 apart? Okay, let me look up the exact snow load and then I will run some numbers and get back to you shortly. Are you set only on steel, or do you want to look at a laminated timber option also?
I am up for that as well, just thought that was getting a bit long on the span not to have a huge level or plam. I want to stay at 6-inch wide or skinnier for thickness so it will match point loads below. The timber would be easier for hanging the joists, but I don't want to get too big. An I-beam that is filled and bolted for joist hangers is what I figured, but am not opposed to skinny and tall in your option. I hit accept answer by accident, sorry.
You can use a W10 by 26, 50 KSI, steel beam. The beam is 5.75 wide, 10.375 deep, and it weighs 26 pounds per linear foot. You can use 3 diameter steel, Schedule 40, standard pipes for supports. You could also use a 3-1/2 x 18 Versalam 2.03100 SB or DF. Your supports can be 4x6 timber posts. This is a Boise Cascade product and you can go to the following link to find distributors in your area. http://www.bc.com/wood/up/distributors.html Your concrete footings should be 30x30x12 deep. Use 4 No. 5 steel rebar in each direction and place them with a minimum of 3 of clearance from the bottom of the footing.
Can I get it shorter if I go with a 5.5-inch wide in that product?
You could use a 5/2 x 16 Boise Glulam 24 FV4/DF.
I have a 30 by 30 by 10 deep footing with 2 #4x2'E.A. way on one end that has a 6 by 8 Doug fir post that is taking a 17-foot span of floor load in the first floor. I am going to stack the post we are discussing on top of this. Does this double load the footing or will I be okay?
I sized the footing for the approximate 9,300 pound load at each end of the new 20 long beam. If you are trying to share a footing to support this new load and some existing load, the footing is not large enough.
The floor load matches the ceiling joist length and I have a W8 by 28 holding up the floor at the 17. If I can't swing this, then I may have to go to figuring out how to truss my 24 span with using my existing framing in some way.
You could increase your existing footing size by doweling rebar into the sides and pouring an extension.
Sorry, already finished down there. Is trussing the existing roof span to eliminate the need for a beam a viable solution?
You could, but it would have to be designed around your existing roof configuration. It would also be very labor-intensive getting all of the materials into the attic, one by one, and then cutting them to size and mechanically connecting each one to make a truss.
No problem, I will open up the whole area by pulling all the rock in said area. I have 2x6 ceiling joists at 16 OC and 2x6 rafters at 24 OC. It's a hip, so that may complicate it a bit. Let's just say that the entire room I am hoping to open up is 26 long with a 24 span. One end will have the tripod of commons and the other will be straight gable. 2x4 exterior walls at 16 OC. Classic Rambler.
You should get a local engineer to take some measurements and give you a truss configuration and connection details. Good luck with your project.
I knew I would wear you out. Thanks for the help, I appreciate it.
Have a good weekend.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert, now visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.